Welcome to Hacks and Slash, GameCola's podcast where we read fan fictions of questionable quality. My name is Anna Bryniarski. We are reading Kirby, Rise of Dark Shard. With me today I have...
Shannon Hoover, and I'll be reading the voice of Purple.
John Rizzi, and I'll be reading the voice of Kirby.
Paul Franzen, I'm playing Poppy Bro Jr., Dr. Scar, and Tillo.
I'm Joseph Martin. I will be playing the roles of Little Girl, Waddle Doo, Shadow Figure, and Meta Knight.
And I'm Matt Breslau, and I'll be playing the roles of Angry Farmer, Mayor, Tilla, Blue, Dark Shard, Crystal, and Mrs. Poppy.
I like how we gave the roles of Kirby and Little Girl to the two people with the lowest voices on the staff.
That makes it fun.
I'm just really excited to finally meet my mother, Matt.
Oh, quiet down.
Well, Matt's my grandmother, too, so it's all in the family.
Alright, the summary for this is Kirby meets new friends on this adventure. Not good with summaries. Rated just in case. It's rated K+.
Isn't that the lowest rating?
It's the second lowest, I believe.
Okay. What is the plus? I don't even know what the plus means, and I don't want to find out. Let's continue.
PG, I think.
They can get away with one drop of blood.
Also, I enjoy the immediate inconsistency. The name of the fanfiction is Kirby Rise of Dark Shard. The name at the beginning of the fanfiction is...
Kirby Rise of Dark Star.
I just
Chapter
noticed
1.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
Knight/thief. One cold night in Dreamland, all the food was suddenly disappeared into thin air. The next day, people went to City Hall about it.
All the crops are gone,
said an angry farmer.
Where's my food?
Said a little girl.
Quiet down,
said the mayor.
Now then, who thinks it's that annoying pink blob Kirby?
Said the mayor, looking at them. Then everyone raised their hands and said,
Kirby's
the thief!
Oh my god.
Good job, guys.
We're so good at this.
I just want to say I was not officially cast as everyone, so I hope that I get an extra.
Yeah, I'm going to claim the same defense.
Well, you can get in touch with my agent later. That's fine.
You got it.
In a small home on a grassy meadow slept a pink blob on a small bed. Soon, a purple blob began tapping on the pink blob's window and began talking.
Kirby, wake up! Wake your lazy self up, Kirby!
Soon the pink blob was on the floor moaning and groaning and walked over to the window and said,
Purple, why did you wake me up so early?
Said Kirby, yawning.
Because it's 9 a.m. and there's no food,
said Purple angrily. Kirby and Purple are BFF, even though Kirby's a boy and Purple's a girl.
Very progressive.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Hey, in the distant year of 2009, maybe it was. Who even remembers back then?
I remember Clarissa Explains It All.
What? Kirby got up and ran outside and said,
What do you mean?
Due to the fact he was sleeping, he didn't know that the food had all vanished. Purple said,
all the food in town vanished in thin air.
As Kirby and Purple headed to town to see what happened last night. But, not knowing about the dark shadow falling. It's been a while since I've read through this, so I forgot how amazing it is. But before they could walk another step, a huge wind blow them up in the air. Both fell on an island, and were inconsistencies.
What?
I'm noticing some inconsistencies.
Until a bomb explosion woke them up, and they decided to investigate.
What
they found
were
a small
going
little.
For?
Is that like
no,
a
I'm
Wii
still
U
stuck
game?
on this.
Unconscious, maybe?
That's not even. That's has 5 of the same letters. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. It doesn't make sense, and it's fine. They found a small little thing with 2 legs, 2 small arms, a blue hat on its head, a shirt that looks like it could be a dress, and then a red thing. Jumped out of a tree and shot a beam at the little thing.
I'm transported away by these descriptions.
The red thing didn't even have a mouth. All it had was a big eye. Wow. The little blue thing grabbed a bomb and threw it.
Hi.
Hi.
Said Purple and Kirby. Both figures stopped and looked at them.
Who the hell are you two?
Said
There's
the
your
blue thing.
There's the plus.
Yes, I got the bad word.
I'm Kirby and this is Purple.
Said Kirby. Said the red figure.
What's so funny?
Said Purple, annoyed.
You two look like that gray figure. I love the word figure.
Oi.
Said the red thing.
Anyways, my name is Waddle-Doo, and this is Poppy Broger.
Said the red thing.
What gray figure?
Said Kirby confessed.
That confusion is written into the fanfiction.
If you want to know, battle us.
Said Poppy Bro Jr., grabbing out a bomb.
Sure
Grabbing
thing.
out.
Prepare to
I
lose.
lose.
Said Purple and Kirby. As Waddle-Doo shot a beam at them, which they dodged easily. Then Kirby pulled his red bandana and Purple pulled out her blue bandana and put it on their heads.
Where from?
Hammerspace.
Cool.
Poppy Bro Jr. grabbed a bomb and threw it at them, but then got punched on the side by Purple. Kirby quickly picked up Waddle-Doo and threw him across the meadow. Purple also did the same thing, only with Poppy Bro Jr., which caused both figures to collide together and fall face first. Oh my god. Fall face first to the ground and moaned.
Had enough.
Had enough.
One hole enough.
Said Purple, willing to continue the fight. Both said yes. Both nodded yes, sorry. Kirby and Purple took off their bandanas and putted them away. Waddle-Doo got off the ground and onto his feet and said,
The gray figure calls himself Darkshard.
He has killed many people, including our peaceful people.
Said Poppy Bro Jr.
Peaceful, I see. Worst, he doesn't even kill them, but he turns them evil and makes them attack their families.
Said Waddle-Doo.
That's horrible.
Said Purple angrily.
I knew!
Said Poppy Bro Jr.
I know the way to Darkshard's lair.
Said Waddle-Doo.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go
stop
Darkshard.
Darkshard.
Said Kirby and Purple.
It's another one of these.
The first place we need to go is Dinah Blade's nest.
Said Poppy Bro Jr. And so all four of them headed out to Dinah Blade's nest.
Who the hell is Dynablade?
That's
Dinah
a real
Blade,
thing. It's a big bird.
yeah, from Kirby Superstar.
I do not own Kirby or related characters. They belong to Nintendo. I do own Darkshard, Purple, Tilla, and Tillo.
It's a lot of
Who
commas
aren't
there.
even here yet.
Uh,
All right.
Kirby, Rise of Darkstar. Chapter 2, Dinoblade's Nest. As the group continued their way to Dinoblade's Nest, a huge gust of wind came and blew them
This
forward.
person doesn't know how sentences work.
What's a comma?
What the hell was that?
Said Purple.
The wind here is never that strong?
Said Poppy Bro Jr.
It's Dynablade!
Said Waddle-Doo scarily.
Oh, sorry. It's Dynablade!
Said Waddle-Doo scarily. Soon Dynablade landed in front of them and looked down to see them.
Don't move.
Said Waddle-Doo.
Okay.
Fuck. Yeah.
Said Kirby and Purple. Dynablade began flapping both of its wings angrily and caused a huge wind to blow them away. They all screamed as Dynablade kept flapping its wings and blowing them up everywhere. Purple landed in a lake. There's a comma, though. What happened? Purple landed in a lake, Poppy Bro Jr. landed in a meadow, Waddle-Doo landed in a jungle, and Kirby landed in Dynablade's nest.
Where am I?
Said
Dynablade's
Kirby,
nest.
said Kirby, looking around him and seeing 3 baby birds looking at him. Purple swam out of the lake and flew out.
Where is everyone?
Purple thought. Soon, Poppy Bro Jr. got to his feet and saw Purple. To get Purple's attention, Poppy Bro Jr. threw one of his bombs near her.
What?
Hell!
Kind of a dick move.
Normal reaction from Purple.
This is how you get people's attention, guys. You don't just throw bombs at them. What? Purple said before she saw Poppy Bro Jr.
Bomb boy!
Said Purple happily to see him, and she flew down to him.
Where is everyone?
Said Poppy Bro Jr.
Who knows, Bommy?
Said Purple softly.
Get away from me!
Screamed Kirby as the baby birds got closer to him. Purple quickly hearing the scream and said,
This way, Bomb boy, and quickly!
Both ran towards the scream. Until all of a sudden, Waddle Doo came running and hit Poppy Bro Jr.
What the hell was that for?
Said Poppy Bro Jr.
Man, that plus was necessary.
Yeah.
Angrily as he rubbed his head.
Hey, Beamy!
Said Purple happily to see their friend is not harmed.
I see what's happening here. Sorry, Poppy, but when I heard someone scream, I ran in fear.
Said Waddle Doo shaking.
You're afraid of Pinky's scream.
Said Purple giggling.
Pinky? Who's that?
Said Waddle Doo confused.
Pinky, Kirby.
Said Purple looking at him with the WTF, are you like 2 years... Are you like
I like
2
how
years
my
old?
character has dumb nicknames for everyone, and that's her only character trait.
Yeah.
I like how Kirby's character trait. I like how Kirby's character trait isn't saying anything. He's the main character.
All right, then let's go and see what's the big deal.
Said Poppy Bro Jr. As the group of three went to see why Kirby screamed. Then they saw that. Oh my god. Then they saw what terrified them. It was Kirby getting pecked and looked like blood coming out of his mouth.
Oh my
Jeez.
A
was...
plus.
Is he gonna turn into blood?
him alone!
Roared Purple as if she was going to kill them. Murder these babies. Kirby heard her voice and opened one of his eyes to see. Soon, Poppy Bro Jr. pulled out one of his bombs and threw it at them. Then Waddle Doo shot his beam at them, while Purple ran to Kirby.
Oh my god.
Said Kirby weakly.
No.
Said Purple smiling.
Team Kirby.
She said, still smiling.
Well, I'm dead, so...
So, like...
Purple's having a great time.
I'm like a yandere. Or some sort of, like, weird, split personality.
Soon Dynablade saw this and swooped down and screeched. Purple and Kirby saw this and both pulled out their bandanas. But soon, Dynablade reached out. Purple quickly pushed Kirby out of the way.
Purple!
Screamed Kirby. Screamed Purple. And Dynablade
Jesus.
grabbed her by its sharp neck and held her by her small purple leg.
That sounds awful.
Beck.
Her neck. Kirby quickly put on his bandana while Purple's was still in her hand.
Because I can't fight without it.
As Waddle Doo came to attack, something red and dripping hit his eye. Then he looked up to see that the leg that was still in Dynablade's mouth was bleeding. Then Kirby became enraged and wanted to hurt Dynablade so badly. Poppy Bro Jr. pulled out one of his bombs while Waddle Doo began shooting his beam. And Kirby got his punches and kicks ready.
What? So I stretched?
Everybody do the thing that you do. Do your one cool thing. That's all you do every time.
All of them attacked and Dynablade screeched, letting Purple fall to the hard, cold ground. Before she could Kirby grabbed her and floated her safely to the ground. As she thanked him, Kirby blushed as they looked at each other, still holding hands.
Can you let go of my hands?
Said Purple, looking at him.
Oh, sorry.
Said Kirby shyly and heating up.
Just what about Bird? Ah!
Screamed Purple as she moved her wounded leg.
Give me your bandana.
Said Kirby with his hand out.
Okay.
Questioned Purple, but did it? Kirby took Purple's bandana and wrapped around her leg.
Good as new.
Said Kirby, looking at the now wrapped leg.
I mean, no.
One problem, Kirby. Bird brain.
said Purple, pointing at Dynablade. As Dynablade saw what Kirby just did for Purple, Dynablade smiled happily and flew away with its kids behind it. What? As the four looked and waved goodbye to Dynablade, the group moved slowly due to Purple's leg.
Where do we go next?
Asked Poppy Bro Jr.
I think first we should go... Oh my god, what? I think first we should took Purple to a doctor.
Said Kirby,
plan.
looking at Purple.
Yeah, you're right.
Said Purple, looking at Purple.
No, my left.
I know a doctor who's not far from here.
Said Waddle Doo.
Well then, who or what's his name? What? We gonna say who's his name?
Who or what's his name?
Oh my god.
Said Kirby in a confused tone.
His name is Dr. Scar. And he's like you two, only he is white with black feet. As the team headed to find this mysterious doctor because the quotation marks didn't close.
Oh, is Purple another Kirby?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are these all Kirbys?
Yeah.
I'm kind of a Kirby. Poppy Bros is not really a Kirby.
Okay,
He's cute.
All
like
the
a
colored ones plus the doctor are Kirby types.
got it.
I just want to say they went to Dynablade's nest and literally nothing was accomplished besides Purple getting wounded.
Yeah, and then
I blew a bunch of stuff up, which I feel pretty good about.
Yeah, and then after Dynablade saw that Kirby patched up Purple, was just like, alright, I'm gonna bounce now. See ya.
Character arc achieved.
You learned well. Kirby, Rise of Darkstar. Chapter 3, Dr. Scar's Lab. As the group continued their way to the mysterious doctor's office. But, all of a sudden, two small figures with small wings on their backs, two small hands shaped like baseballs, two small feet shaped like baseballs too, as the two flow right past the group and into deeper parts of the forest.
Who were they?
Asked Kirby, looking at the direction the figures flow.
I have no idea who or what those were.
Said Bottle 2, also looking at the direction.
Not since I last read Robert Frost have I read something so poetic.
Come on, guys, we can't get sidetracked like this.
Said Poppy Bro Jr., pointing at Purple's leg.
You're right.
Said Kirby, looking on the ground.
So where is this strange doctor's office?
Asked Purple, looking around.
Who are you calling a strange doctor?
Came a voice from behind them. Soon a white figure with black feet came to them, looking at them with the WTH face are you for?
Ooh.
My name.
You know that face.
That means he got an angry email about the WTF.
When
in
you
the
don't
last
know
chapter.
who four people are. That face that you have.
WTH,
My name is Dr. Scar.
said the white figure.
Why do they call you Dr. Scar?
Questioned Purple.
They call me Dr. Scar because of this scar on my face.
Which would be a crazy thing to ask someone named Dr. Scar if you could see the scar across the face.
So Dr. Scar points. Oh God, help. So Dr. Scar pointing at one long scar on his face.
Anyways, this is Purple, Poppy Bro Jr., Waddle Doo, and I'm Kirby.
Said Kirby.
Anyways, Purple has a wound leg. And do you... Purple has a wound leg. And do you think you could heal it or fix it fast?
Asked Poppy Bro Jr., pointing at Purple's blue bandana, which was now almost red due to the blood that was wrapped around her leg.
The blood that was wrapped around her leg.
So it's her arm that hurts?
Yes.
So Dr. Scar, who was looking at Purple's wrapped leg, and then said,
Tilla and Tilo, we've finally got another customer on our hands.
It's about time.
said a soft voice coming to them quickly.
You four, I'd like you to meet my assistant. My assistants is... my assist... Yep.
Oh, so
okay.
close.
My assistants is... Tilla and Tilo.
Said Dr. Scar, pointing at the two smaller figures that appeared early.
You missed your cue, Tila, go back.
Hello, my name is Tila.
Said the small, dark pink one with a yellow bow on her head.
Hi, I'm Tillo!
Jesus.
Said the dark green.
The dark green. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
What the hell happened to your leg?
Said Tila, looking at Purple's leg.
Funny story about that, you see.
But soon Purple was cut off by Poppy Bro Jr.
Dynablade bit her leg!
Shouted Poppy Bro Jr.
That's not funny at all.
So, you see our job is to heal or fix her leg.
One of
Heal
those
or
two
fix.
things.
Said Dr. Scar.
Ach! But why did Dynablade attack you? Normally it doesn't attack strangers like that.
Said Tilo confusedly.
Maybe it has something to do with all the food gone in town.
Said Purple, looking up at the sky.
Or the fact that we invaded her nest. That's right.
Said Kirby, looking at Purple, and then continued.
Maybe Dynablade thought we were Darkshard.
So, Darkshard has returned to claim his revenge.
Said Dr. Scar, crossing his arms.
What revenge? Is it on us?
Said Poppy Bro Jr.
No, not on you guys. But millions of years ago, a figure like your purple friend sacrificed her life to stop Darkshard and his master plans.
Breathe.
Said Said Dr. Scar with his eyes closed.
My grandmother.
How many, generations of greats do you need to add in front of that?
Yeah, millions of years ago.
We're very long-lived.
Said Purple, looking at Dark Scar.
Yes, and also, my first love.
What?
Whoa!
Hold it!
Plot twist.
How does time work?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
You can fall in love anytime.
Said Dr. Scar with a tear running down his face.
There's a tear running down my face, too. So you're saying that Purple may have to do the same thing like what her grandmother did years ago? That's what you gathered from that?
Sorry you had to find out this way. Said Kirby, shocked at what he was hearing.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Purple, you're going to have to die. We've just all accepted this.
Said Dr. Scar sadly.
But, if we can stop Darkshard before his plans come accordingly to what he wants them to.
Then what are we doing just sitting around? Come on, we have a leg to heal.
Said Tila, pointing at Purple. So the group walked to Dr. Scar's lab, but Purple and Kirby walked slower due to the fact that Purple may have to die to save everyone.
Oh god, wait!
This isn't Oregon Trail where you travel at a slower pace to save everyone. Jesus. Purple, is something wrong besides the huge gaping gash in your leg?
And the fact that you're destined to die?
How are
That's
you doing besides
inconsequential.
all that? Is something wrong besides those two things? Questioned Kirby, looking at his friend, who was looking at the ground sadly.
No, nothing is wrong, Kirby.
Said Purple, softly and sadly.
Incorrect.
Don't worry, Purple. We will stop Darkshard and return all the food.
Said Kirby, looking at Purple and blushing.
Ach, we're here.
Said Dr. Scar, opening his office door.
Purple, just sit on the bed with the white paper on it. Then the rest of you can sit on the folding chairs.
Said Dr. Scar, pointing at the bed with one hand and the other pointing at the
Deeply
chairs.
uncomfortable.
As they all sat where they were supposed to, Dr. Scar began unwrapping Purple's leg. But when he finished unwrapping, there was only a small scar on her leg.
Are you sure Dynablade bit your leg?
Asked Purple, looking at him with a WTH are you talking about?
Because now there is only a small scar.
Said Dr. Scar, pointing at the small scar that was almost impossible to.
What?
It must have healed.
said Purple.
Boy.
Oh well. Tilla and Tilo, it already healed.
Signed Dr. Scott.
Signed?
Signed? Oh, they know ASL now? How am I supposed to
Which
read
is
this line
impossible
now?
with Kirby hands. That's gotta be impossible with Kirby hands.
Yeah.
Ow.
Signed Tila and Tilo.
I just picture notes coming in from off screen.
But, if you wanted to, you can join us.
Said Purple.
Yeah, we do need doctors just in case we get hurt or sick.
Said Kirby happily.
Yeah!
Said Tila and Tilo.
But what about you, teacher?
Asked Tila.
Don't worry about me.
Said Dr. Scar, smiling sadly.
You two have helped me out a lot, but right now they need you more than I do.
But we can't just leave you.
Said Tila sadly.
Don't worry, besides I may need to help out any coming travels who come this way.
Gotcha.
Said Dr. Scar, putting his hand on Tila.
You're right. And now we are the doctors in chaired.
Oh, no. No!
Yes. I'm the doctor now.
Said Tila, smiling.
And besides, I may just slow you guys down if I come.
Said Dr. Scar, smiling.
No, I didn't say that smiling, I'm sorry.
Do it again. Got it. And so as the group of six
And besides,
And so as the group of six waved goodbye to Dr. Scar and continued
That's not
their
even a
journey.
hyphen, it's an end
That's
dash.
an end dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With 2 spaces around it.
Oh.
Paul is in pain.
I'm an editor. That's my job.
Why are they always so behind us?
Asked Tila, who was looking at Purple and Kirby, who were like 5 feet away from the group.
It's because they're friends, and if Purple does have to die, well then,
Oh my god.
they have to make use of the time they have left.
Said Poppy Row Jr.
That made 0 sense.
Ooh.
Said Tila, who stopped looking at Purple and Kirby.
Purple, even if you have to die, remember you're always my friend.
Not laying it on too easily there.
Said Kirby, smiling and blushing.
I was just totally cool with this.
Yeah.
We're friends forever, no matter what happens.
Except when
Like
you die.
inevitable death. Said Purple, smiling and blushing. As Purple and Kirby got caught up with the group,
So, where do we go next?
asked Kirby.
River Falls.
Said Waddle Doo.
Ooh, yeah. I've heard of that place. It's said to be romantic for couples.
Said Tilo. The minute Purple and Kirby heard romantic and couples, they just blacked out and froze, while the others continued to walk, and then Purple and Kirby looked at each other.
Hey, are you guys coming or what?
Asked Poppy Row Jr.,
I'm gonna go with
looking
a
at Purple and Kirby.
Huh? Oh yeah, coming.
Said Purple and Kirby, looking at each other and blushing.
I feel the worst if Purple does die like you did, Crystal.
Whispered Dr. Scar, who watched the group leave.
Crystal from Star Fox?
There's just like the death, this impending death is like trying to like give a sense of tension to this, but nothing's happening.
It came
And
along
also,
like, by
I
the way,
feel like Wolverine, so how am I gonna die?
it came along like,
Everyone's just accepted it.
like you have to die. Oh no! And then everyone's just super like, yeah, you're gonna die.
We've already skipped to the accepted stage.
Yeah, there's
Everybody is like, yeah, you're gonna have to die, except Kirby, who's like, oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry. God, that sucks, dude.
We'll
I'm
still be
sorry.
friends
really
when you're
feel
no
for
longer around.
Like, so I haven't played a Kirby game in like a really long time. Usually this like fatalistic.
No!
There is an undertone of Kirby games having more under the hood, but not like this.
Not
It's not.
like-
First of all, it's subtle. It's not, hey, you specifically, you are going to die at the end of this story.
Oh.
Anyway. That's the shortest chapter ever, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I like those chapters. Those are good chapters. Kirby, Rise of Darkstar, Chapter 4, River Falls Disaster. As their group came closer to River Falls, a huge explosion caused them to tumble on the ground.
What the hell was that?
Said Purple, looking around.
Is that the first line of every chapter?
Pretty much.
Might as well
Might
be.
as well be.
The falls must be under attack by someone.
Said Tilo.
Please stop! The falls are supposed to be romantic and be blown up!
Said a panicked voice that came from the River Falls.
All right.
So everything's in order.
That voice! I've heard it from somewhere!
Said Tilo, looking in front of her.
Come on, guys, let's go check it out.
Said Kirby, pointing to where the explosion hit. All of them nodded their heads yes. Soon the group was face to face to the river falls that were nearly gone. Purple then noticed a blue figure that was badly hurt.
He's hurt. I need to go help him.
Thought Purple, looking at the blue figure. As the others tried to look for a way down, Purple just floated down to the blue figure.
Purple, where's she going?
Thought Kirby, looking at Purple, who was going to the ground.
Are you okay?
Purple asked the blue figure.
No, they took it away from me.
Said the blue figure.
Who are they, and what did they take?
Questioned Purple, looking at the blue figure.
It's alright, you don't have to know.
Said the blue figure, and then continued.
My name is Blue. What's yours?
My full name is Star Drain Purple Galaxy, but you can just call me Purple.
Oh.
Said Purple, smiling.
What's Kirby's full name?
Bill. Hey, Purple, this is why you came. So this is why you came down. I said that like a question.
Said Kirby, walking to Purple.
Are these friends of yours?
Asked Blue, looking at the different coming oh, yeah. I read that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I took off my glasses in the middle, and I thought maybe I made a mistake. Closer to him in Purple.
Yep, this is Kirby, Poppy Bro Jr., Waddle Doo, Tila, and Tilo.
Said Purple, pointing at her friends.
Hey, Blue, long time no see.
Said Tila, giggling.
You two know each other?
Asked Purple, looking at both of them.
Yeah, because I loved to see the falls every day.
Said Tila, smiling at Purple.
I'm sorry, but I need to find them and take back what they stole.
Said Blue with much anger.
We'll help you find them and what they stole.
Said Poppy Bro Jr., smiling.
But who are they?
Asked Waddle Doo.
They are servants of Meta Knight.
Said Blue, and then continued.
They stole the Star Stick.
What's that?
Asked Purple.
It is said that it's the only thing that can destroy Dark Shard.
Said Blue, looking at them.
God, is it Dark Shard or Dark Star?
Only time will tell.
So our next stop is on Meta Knight's ship.
Said Kirby, ready for some action. And so the group headed out to find Meta Knight's ship and take back the Star Stick. Deeper in the forest, a shadow figure watched the group.
So, you think you can stop me? Well, you're just flat out wrong.
Said the shadow figure, smiling evilly.
Soon my master plan will be complete, and then no one can stop me.
Said the shadow figure. Then, the shadow figure disappeared deeper parts of the forest.
Goodbye, deeper parts of the forest.
Joe, I don't know why, but I feel like you read that line with your back hunched over.
Did you have your back hunched over?
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Kirby, Rise of Darkstar, Chapter 5, Meta
Is it
Knight
Dark
Ship.
Star or Dark Shard?
It's both. As the group ran in a hurry to find Meta Knight's ship and find the Star Stick,
Why do we have to run?
complained Tila, trying to catch up with the group.
Because if we don't, the galaxy can be at risk.
Said Blue, still running.
Hey, is that it?
Said Purple, pointing at a
Right?
at a right
What?
light ship. Right?
Is that just a word I don't know?
Right.
It's not a word.
RAIGHT
Right.
for those in the studio audience.
Maybe it's supposed to be right. Like the English thing? Like, that's a right large ship.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking,
Oh, crap!
said Waddle Doo, seeing how large the ship was.
So how do we get on?
Asked Poppy Bro Jr.,
There!
said Purple, pointing at a door that was wide open. So the group all ran as fast as they could to the door.
Everyone here?
Asked Kirby,
Yeah.
said Purple, almost out of breath.
Almost out of breath.
breathe.
Sorry, out of breathe.
I feel like it's unfair that Shannon's like actually really good at this.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
see,
her character is the only one with emotional stakes.
but see, I saved the document to my computer, highlighted all of my lines, and bolded all of the
The
cues.
emotion. Yeah.
You put so much effort in.
Oh, that's smart. I just read ahead
and I'm
for the
so
names.
happy. Bless you, Shannon.
So you're in, but where do we go from here?
Asked Tilo,
The hangar is where Meta Knight will be, and so will the Star Stick.
said Blue, about to walk. But then Tila said,
What if it's not there then? Meta Knight will kill all of us for sure. Well, what's your idea?
I'm so sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to make that happen.
That's okay.
It keeps happening,
It's okay. I don't mind.
There's so much death in this story.
When did Meta Knight kill
said Blue, a little pissed off.
Well, I think we should slit up.
Yo!
That sounds very bad.
Oh no.
This sounds extremely bad. I don't like this.
Whoa!
Said Tila
I thought the
happily.
guidelines specifically said we weren't allowed to submit fan fiction like this. If I knew that we could, I would.
Like, what a pair of twos.
Said Purple, not knowing what to say next.
You know, that mitt just worked.
Said Tilo.
I thought the glove would work better, but that's just my opinion.
So, then how are we going to slit up if there is 7 of us?
Oh no. Said Blue, very annoyed.
I'm gonna throw up. Well, the first would be Tila and Tila. The second would be Waddle Doo and Poppy Bro Jr., who I'll say by their full name forever. The third will be me and Purple, and if you want, you can go alone or with one of us.
Said Kirby, smiling.
I think I'd go alone.
Said Blue, leaving them.
Some attitude he got.
Said Purple, angrily.
Some attitude.
Also angrily.
Angry.
Angrily.
Like half of the words in that sentence are not spelled right.
It's fine.
The red squiggly marks mean something.
Are you sure?
Och, Tila and Tila. You guys check the right wing, while Waddle Doo and Poppy Bro Jr., you guys check the left right. Okay. While me and Purple check the hallways.
Said Kirby, smiling. Everyone nodded in agreed, meant, and left.
In agreement. That's amazing.
So, Kirby will check every door on the left while I check every door on the right.
Sure.
Said Kirby, smiling and blushing. After about looking, thought 200 doors, Purple asked.
Did you find anything, Kirby?
No, not.
Said Kirby, throwing a box into a pile of garbage.
Wait, 200 doors? Wait.
It is a right large ship.
I mean, they have a whole million years to search him before the next generation.
Yeah.
Did you
fine.
see inside the ship in the subspace emissary and Smash Brothers Brawl?
I mean, looking through 200 doors and just find garbage just sounds like my D&D campaign.
After a while of searching, it felt like hours to them. Purple noticed a glow under one of doors, so she opened it and found the star stick. As she picked it up,
Oh, okay.
something
Roll
weird happened
credits.
to her. She felt as if she had all the power.
Purple, you'd found something?
Asked Kirby, looking at Purple hadn't moved for a few minutes.
Mintines?
Mintines? Mintines?
Mintines? Sorry, Mintines.
It's just getting worse.
Oh yeah, I found what we were looking for.
Said Purple, smiling and turning to show Kirby the star stick.
Okay, now we have to get the others and get the hell out of here!
Said Kirby, and Angered to leave.
Right.
A guard. That's how
Purple
it's pronounced.
smiling. All of a sudden, Waddle Doo came falling out of the sky and on the ground with Poppy Bro Jr. on top of him.
Oh.
What happened to
No.
you two?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Said Purple, looking at her weaked friends.
Meta Knight knows we're here.
Said Poppy Bro Jr. getting off of Waddle Doo.
Okay, now we just need to find Tila and Tilo, and quickly.
Said Kirby, beginning to run with the others behind him.
Quickly what?
Why did I feel so much power when I first held this?
Purple thought to herself and looking at the star stick. But before long, Tila and Tilo came charging to them, knocking down Waddle Doo and Poppy Bro Jr.
Ock? But now we need to find the exit.
Said Kirby.
But what about Blue?
Tila asked.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Well, he did say he wanted to go alone, and we aren't going to wait forever for him.
Said Poppy Bro Jr. crossing his arms.
Yeah, you're right. But what are we going to do about the star stick?
Said Tila, looking at the star stick. That was still in Purple's hand.
Why don't you put it back where you found it?
Okay.
I assume that was Meta
Came a
Knight.
voice from behind them. Soon they were face to face with Meta Knight.
Oh, no. No!
I'm sorry, I read ahead. I just couldn't hold it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
What?
fat choice!
Said Tila, ready to fight.
He ready to
Don't
fight as he pulled out a
understand.
Big Mac from his satchel.
You don't understand. Only the chosen one can have the star stick.
He's
Said
not a
Meta Knight,
vampire.
getting going.
Blue Yoshisaurus is rolling around in their grave right now.
So, who is the chosen one? Chosen one, I'm sorry.
Asked Kirby, looking around.
The only one who feels a lot of power when he/she holds it.
Did he just say the one who feels a lot of power?
Did he just
Thought
say
purple.
slash out loud?
Thought Purple with her eyes widening. As Meta Knight saw Purple's eyes widening. What happened? He asked.
When you held it for the first time, did you feel like you had a lot of power?
Purple couldn't. What?
Couldn't I?
Couldn't I
Can I-
say anything,
Couldn't I?
but just nodded yes.
Fine. Your next stop is Valley Hills. Because you need to know how to train before you go up against Dark Shard.
Said Meta Knight, and then continued by saying,
The exit is that way.
he said, pointing his hand towards the left. As the group walked off of the ship and then headed towards Valley Hills, wondering why he helped them out.
Just wanted them off the ship.
Please leave.
Please, go away.
Please leave.
I have so many doors still to explore.
You got rid of all my garbage.
Thank you.
It took me weeks to sort that out.
Kirby, Rise of Darkstar, Chapter 6, Valley Hills Training. As the group continued their way to Valley Hills, a sudden wind came and blew them forward,
What is it this time?
said Purple angrily,
It was the same wind as before.
said Poppy Bro Jr. Then all of them heard a loud screech and soon were face to face with Dynablade again,
And crap.
said Waddle, looking up at Dynablade.
Why did Waddle Doo say that?
Oh, is it so?
I think this is Meta Knight.
I'm back.
You bet.
I'm back. Good. You all made it safely.
Came a familiar voice from behind them.
Meta Knight, what are you doing here?
Questioned Tila,
If you guys are going up against Dark Shard, then you'll need some training.
said Meta Knight,
You're going to help us?
said Kirby, confused,
Me and Dynablade are both going to help you guys.
said Meta Knight. As the group began their training with Meta Knight, but had a hard time because he was so fast,
What?
We can't even touch you.
said Tilo,
Because you guys aren't fast enough. Remember, Dark Shard is going to be even quicker.
said Meta Knight, looking at the tried team,
You're wrong. Dark Shard just turns into a huge black hole.
said Purple, looking at him.
How do you know?
demanded Meta Knight, looking at her.
Good God.
Fine. I will battle you to find out.
She didn't even get
how
a
would that-
chance to answer,
How would that even solve anything?
said Meta Knight, pulling out his sword.
Okay, this will be fun.
Said Purple, holding the star stick. As the two began to fight, what shocked everyone the most was that Purple was faster than Meta Knight. As the star stick began to glow strangely again, Meta Knight and Purple stopped fighting just to look at it. Soon it stopped glowing, and everyone just stared at it.
My guess is that it most sense that dark shards are almost done.
What is that
No,
sentence?
I could tell you that made no sense.
Said Meta Knight, putting his sword away.
What do you mean? Literally, what do you mean?
Isn't that the question of the day?
Said Purple, looking at him surprised.
Let me take another go at it. It means Dark Shard's plans are almost done.
Said Meta Knight, looking out to the distance.
I have to leave. But don't worry, Dynablade will help you guys out.
Said Meta Knight, beginning to walk away.
Huh?
Huh.
Huh?
Was what everyone could say.
I wish you luck on your battle against Dark Shard.
Said Meta Knight, walking away.
Yeah, why don't
Soon
you fight him?
Soon it was just the group and Dynablade, watching Meta Knight walk away.
So now we have to find Dark Shard.
Said Poppy Bro Jr., looking around. He's right here. Somewhere. I can feel it.
But that's going to be impossible because we don't know where to start.
Said Kirby, looking Poppy Bro Jr.
Why don't you just look behind you?
Came a familiar voice from behind them,
What?
as they all turned their heads to be face to face by Blue.
What?
Thank you for finding the star stick for me.
Said Blue, holding out his hand, and then continued.
If you don't mind, I'd like to have it back.
No, you're Dark Shard.
Said Purple, nodding her head no.
Well, you're not as dumb as you look.
Said
sis-
Blue, showing them.
I sincerely doubt that.
Said Blue, showing them he was light black with dark black feet.
Light black.
Where I'm
Light
from, we call
black.
that gray.
Same as dark white.
In case you're wondering, my plans are all done. Soon this world will be mine.
Said Dark Shard, smiling evilly.
Not if we stop you.
Said Kirby, about to punch him.
Falcon!
All of you are just a bunch of kids with a huge bird. What can you save?
What?
Said Dark Shard, laughing. TBC.
Honestly, I didn't see it coming.
Me neither.
Either.
I didn't either.
I'm so mad at
If
myself.
they all turned into snowmen by the end of the thing, I wouldn't see that coming either. That doesn't make it good.
But I mean, it's not completely. I mean, I don't think there's really any foreshadowing of it, but it is at least internally consistent.
It's a modern day Citizen Kane in writing.
I kind of thought Blue was Sonic.
I'm just saying, credit where credit is due. It's a fine twist.
Nah.
Kirby, Rise of Darkstar. Chapter 7, The Final Battle. As everyone charged at Dark Shard with great force, but he just dodged every move that they did.
You fowls can't even touch me.
Oh, fight's over.
I mean, there is a bird, so he's not completely wrong.
As the weakened group managed to get to their feet and all said,
At least
At
we're not
least we're not
allies.
down
yet.
oh my gosh, you have no idea how pixely that sounded.
Yeah, my
Terrifying.
headphones did not like that at all.
As Purple just standed there looking at the star stick, wondering when she should use it.
You red idiot.
Said Dark Shard, going to punch Waddle Doo so hard that I could kill him. But then Purple jumped in front of him and used the star stick to block the punch.
Why the hell would you just save someone else?
Said Dark Shard, looking at her.
Because they're my friends and saved me before.
Said Purple angrily.
Friends, I'll never know that word.
And that is why you
Dark
fell.
you please do that laugh again? I like it a lot.
You're welcome.
I can tell what it means, or are you just a big baby who doesn't know crap?
Oh, get him, said Purple, smirking.
Fine, if it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you'll get!
Said Darkshard, smiling evilly. As Darkshard threw the first punch with Purple dodged easily. Which
Hey,
Purple dodged,
haven't you ever heard ladies first?
said Purple, kicking him in the face.
Well, you're more of a blob girl.
Said Darkshard, rubbing his face. What does that mean?
Rubbing his face?
Oh, Darkshard.
He got kicked in the face.
The proper phrase isn't worded blob ladies first. I believe that's what he's getting at.
That's it.
Oh, got it. While the two were battling, the others tried to stop Darkshard's plans.
What idiot has different passwords for each computer?
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Said Poppy Bro Jr. trying to figure out the password to one computer.
Password 1, password 2, password 3.
This is taking forever.
It's 4 words, all lowercase, 1 word, all uppercase.
But Kirby was too busy watching the fight, as Purple tried to punch Darkshard but kept missing.
Face facts, you're just too slow to touch me.
Said Darkshard, laughing evilly. But soon the punched in the face by Purple was
Who
punched
are you
in
calling
the face by-
slow?
said Purple, smiling. But her smile was soon gone when the ground began rubbing like an earthquake. As the rest of the group ran to where Purple was standing,
Soon your world will be mine.
said Darkshard. Soon the group was face to face with a black hole that began sucking up everything,
What are we going to do?
said a terrified Tila.
Wait, isn't a black hole? Isn't
Yes.
that just like what Kirby? That's Kirby, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what Kirby does.
But now it's dark and spooky.
But it's still
Also,
what
who
Kirby
could have
does.
predicted this a few paragraphs beforehand?
Oh,
My guess is we can just back and watch. Back and watch. Yeah.
said
It's
Tila.
like Game & Watch, except back.
Said Tilo, and suddenly everyone was giving him the what look,
Or we can try to stop it.
said Tilo boredly.
It's going to be hard.
Said Poppy Bro Jr. looking at the black hole. And then they all heard Dynablade screech, and with its left wing it was pointing at a cannon.
I'm here now. Nice job, Dinah.
Said Kirby.
But what if the black hole just swallows the missile and takes it somewhere else?
Said a panicked Tila.
She's right.
Said Purple.
Then everyone come with me, but Tilo, and Purple, you guys tell us if it's safe to fire.
Said Kirby.
I'm so scared I don't know what to do.
Said Tila, shaking.
I feel so weak. I feel that I can't do what my grandmother did years ago.
Millions
Said
of
Purple.
years ago.
A bunch of years ago.
Said Purple, looking at the black hole.
Purple, you were born to do this.
Said
Die.
Crystal. You were born to die. Said Crystal in Purple's head.
So, this is why I was born.
Said Purple.
What
This
is it, Purple?
so dark.
It is.
What is it, Purple?
Said Tila, looking at her.
What do you think?
I know now what I was born to do.
Said Purple, holding the star stick.
What's that?
Said Tilo, looking at her.
Baby, I was born to die.
I was born to save my home.
Said Purple, began flying to the black hole.
Wait, where are you going?
Said Tilo, walking to where Purple was standing.
Come on, Tila. Let's tell the others.
Said Tilo.
Okay.
They can see it.
Said Tilo, walking up to her brother.
Guys, Purple is out there.
Said Tilo.
Good job, Tilo.
Why is she out there?
Said Waddle-Doo, looking at them.
It's really hard to remember if I'm Tilo or Tila.
She said
I'm saying.
They're such distinct characters.
She said it was what she was born to do.
Said Tila, sadly.
Mother, I'm finally doing what I was born to do.
I thought it was your
grandma.
grandmother.
Now I'm talking to my mom. I'm going through my family history
she
as
also
I slowly fly
sacrifice-
to the black hole.
Yeah.
Thought Purple aloud, flying towards the black hole.
Okay, wait. I
I'm
don't
waiting.
want. Thought purple aloud. I just don't think we should skip over that.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's time to end this.
thought Purple aloud with the star stick glowing. As she came closer to the black hole, there was a blinding light, and soon the black hole began to close.
Purple.
Whispered Kirby, looking at the direction to where the black hole was.
It's over. Thank you all. I'll never forget you.
Said Purple somewhere far with her eyes closing.
Where did she go?
Said Waddle, looking at the direction where the black hole was. As a tear came down Kirby's eye, wondering where his friend went. All were wondering the same thing. Where did Purple go?
This is
TBC.
so
Where did
sad.
Purple go?
Also, I think we may be confusing black holes and wormholes. Just because everybody's like, where did she go? But I don't
Stretched to oblivion. No, by the molecules. She's dead.
She did what she was born to do. Become a wonderful pasta.
Oh, did she? They didn't make that clear.
Kirby, Rise of Darkstar, Chapter 8, Never Forgotten.
He didn't really
That's
rise.
not
he just
my
showed
name.
Up.
As the others just looked where the blinding light was,
Purple, please be okay.
cried Tila, who buried her face on her brother.
Please, don't cry. Remember, I was born to do this. Please just fire and don't worry about me. I promise it'll be okay.
Said Purple, smiling.
Wait, what? Wait, hang on.
I'm not dead yet.
She spoke through a black hole.
It turns out your friend Purple here is only mostly dead.
But you'll die if we fire at the black hole.
Which I closed and
Said
shouldn't
Poppy
be there,
Road.
but details.
It's fine,
I'll die, but it's the only way to save everyone.
said Purple sadly.
But you're my friend, Purple. I just can't fire at you. You're my friend who I occasionally blush at.
Said Kirby, beginning to cry.
Remember, Kirby, we'll always be friends.
And only
And
that.
now you have to do fire no matter how much it hurts.
Do fire, Kirby!
Do fire, Kirby!
Do fire now!
Oh, gosh.
Said Purple, begging for
Oh, wait.
Baggy.
That's funnier.
I'm not going to fire, Purple. I can't lose you.
She's our best manager. We can't fire her.
Oh.
Said Kirby with his eyes closed and tears coming out of them.
You won't lose me. I'll always be with you.
Said Purple, smiling.
I know that you have to do this, but I can't live without you. What?
Said
Yes,
Kirby.
you can. Remember, Kirby, you can do anything without me.
Wow.
Stupid fanfic is gonna make me cry.
What kind of encouragement
those
is
words
that?
of wisdom,
Purple
You can do
sadly.
anything
those
without
words of
me.
wisdom came out quite the way she meant.
Is that gonna be on Purple's epitaph? You can do anything without me.
I am 100% unimportant to this plot. You can do anything without me.
I'm just here to die. That's it.
I
Okay.
was born to die.
I know, and your friendship has meant a lot to me, but I know you have to save our world just like your grandmother did years ago.
Said Kirby, remembering all the times he had with Purple.
This is a really long black hole death sequence.
Good hyphen space is by Purple.
Said Kirby, having one hand on the fire button until he said.
I love you.
With that, he pushed the button, hitting the blinded light.
Thank you, Kirby. I'll never forget you. And I love you too.
Said Purple, smiling happily. Soon the blinding light ended.
What
and
if
there was
her
nothing.
last name was just thank you? I love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love
Ouch.
you. Aw. No, not Purple.
Cried Tila, who had buried her face on the
Let it
ground.
be green for anybody.
She saved all of us.
said Waddle Doo, with his eyes having a tear fall from it.
She did what her grandmother did years ago,
said Poppy Bro Jr., rubbing the tears off his eyes.
Purple, please be Ock.
Whimpered Kirby, with tears falling from his eyes. Soon, the group saw a bright star in the sky.
Remember, whenever you miss me, look at the brightest star in the sky. It'll be me.
Screw you, North Star.
Said,
Man, she's taking an
Purple
awfully long
smiling.
time to die.
Seriously. I've been biting my tongue, but I've been really wanting to say, why aren't you dead yet?
Is this an opera?
As the group looked at the star and all smiled. And then Tila said,
To light the sky from darkness.
everyone just glared at her, wondering WTF is she talking about.
It is said that whoever dies and saves their friend is called the Light Star, a bright star that saves them from an evil star, called Dark Star.
Oh.
Said Tila, looking at the star.
What?
Oh, now the title makes sense. The two titles.
Yes.
Now we know. As the group just stood there looking at the star,
My guess is now we have a long way back home.
said Poppy Bro Jr., rubbing the back of his head.
You're right. But with all the excitement, I forgot why we came here. Are you Dirty Harry all of a sudden? Kind of forgot myself in all this excitement.
Said Kirby, still looking at the star.
I believe this is why you came here.
For me to die.
For your friend to die.
Said a familiar voice, throwing a bag at them.
Meta Knight, why are you here?
Said Tila, surprised to see him.
I came here to give you the food that was stolen from your town and to say goodbye.
Hey, we have a good goodbye.
How big is this bag?
You ever play Mario's Missing?
Said Meta. Said Meta Knight, beginning to walk away.
Hey, Dynablade, do you think you could give us a ride home?
Asked Tila, looking at the large bird. As Dynablade screeched happily and bent down to let them get on.
Thank you, Dynablade.
Said Tila, walking up on Dynablade's left wing and get on its back. Soon everyone was on Dynablade's back, still looking at the bright star in the sky. The first stop Dynablade made was Dr. Scar's lab to drop off Tila and Tilo. As Dr. Scar came happily to the door, only to be jumped on by Tila and Tilo.
It's nice to see you two again.
Said Dr. Scar, smiling at the two. As Tila and Tilo waved bye to the others and then looked at the star again.
Why are you two staring at that star?
Asked Dr. Scar, looking at them.
Because that star is purple, a true hero.
Said Tila, smiling.
Let's have something to eat. You two look hungry.
Changing the subject.
Just, let's pretend you didn't just say that really weird thing.
Whatever you say, little interns.
Said Dr. Scar, smiling.
Okay.
Fuck!
Said Tila and Tila, running inside. The next place Dynablade stopped was the island that Poppy Bro Jr. and Waddle Doo lived, and has both of them waved goodbye to Dynablade and Kirby. But soon they were face to face with their village, and soon their friends and family members.
Poppy, where have you been?
Said a familiar voice to Poppy Bro Jr., and so he looked at the direction of the voice to see his mother.
Mom!
Said Poppy Bro Jr., running to his mother.
Running to he's mother.
He's mother. Soon Waddle Doo came from behind Poppy Bro Jr.
It's nice to see both of you are not harmed in any way.
Said Mrs. Poppy, hugging both of them.
Thank you, Purple.
Oh,
Thought
sorry, that
Poppy-
was also me. I also thought that.
Thought Poppy Bro Jr. and Waddle Doo, looking at the star. The last place that Dinah stopped was at Kirby's village. Only to an angry town, all looking at Kirby.
I'm sorry, I'm still crying over Purple. Don't worry, I found all the food and I'm returning it after I eat it first.
Said Kirby, smiling. Said Kirby, smiling with the bag of food.
So you didn't steal the food?
Asked the little girl.
I didn't then, but I will now. No, why?
Said Kirby, confused. And then Kirby told the town the entire story and about what happened to Purple. Later on, Kirby left the town to go back to his small house in the grassy meadow. But he stopped and looked up at the sky and then walked over to where a daisy bloomed. As Kirby took Purple's blue bandana, a stone, and wrote, "Purple, the light star, our saver, a true hero, never forgotten friend, and my first crush by Kirby."
It's his memoir.
And down at
Yep, that's...
and down at the very bottom, in the finest of print, we can do anything without her.
He placed the stone by the daisy with the blue bandana wrapped around the stone. As Kirby began walking home, he flashed back to a time when Purple gave him a daisy and said,
This is for you, because you're my favorite friend and I love daisies.
Soon, the flashback ended and a tear ran down Kirby's face and he smiled all the way back to his house. He'll never forget the brave friend he lost or that great adventure he had. The end.
I'm so sad right now.
We lost a color today.
We'll always have Violet.
It's gone.
Also,
Forever.
just real quick,
Always have Violet.
what happened to the food? Did Meta Knight just have it the whole time?
I have a better question. I played Dark Shard, and I still don't know what happened to him.
I think he turned into a black hole, and then when the black hole exploded, he got exploded.
Okay.
He got exploded.
Okay. My personal thoughts: needs proofreading, needs less redundancy. Goodness gracious, how many times were we told that Purple was going to die and that her foot was hurt?
Needs a lot less. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually describe people's reactions instead of saying they had a face like they were reacting in this very specific way.
As much as that is like very strange, it was amusing to see like looking at him with a face like WTH, are you 12?
The best part of the story was the twist that Blue was actually
Yeah,
Dark
I
Shard.
actually wasn't
because it
expecting that.
wasn't stated 50 times before it happened. So maybe it just felt subtle by comparison.
Oh, my favorite part was the dark figure, the shadow figure that was just kind of there. And it couldn't be Blue because Blue was already traveling with them. It couldn't be Dark
Yeah,
Shard.
because at first that was what I was thinking. It's like, wait, isn't this supposed to be...
Oh, that's why they're separate. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
So
I
it's
feel like that
just-
was my favorite part.
it's
I
just
really
someone.
like how Kirby signed his epitaph by Kirby.
Yeah. Now available $14.99 in
Kirby.
paperback and $16.99 hardcover.
Definitely how we do tombstones.
Beloved husband,
Whoever writes my
Friend,
writes my
brother.
epitaph, just sign
Love
it,
Kirby.
please. My ghost needs to know who did this.
Because he's proud of his work.
Also how we had to I forgot to foreshadow the fact that Purple liked Daisy. So here's a quick flashback. By the way, she liked daisies.
Throw it in there. Go. Oh, this was fun.
I like the part where Purple says her whole name. Or was it like Star Drain Purple
Star
Galaxy?
Drain.
Star Drain
Purple.
Purple Galaxy.
Because I remember doing stuff like that with my OCs when I was a kid. Like, yeah, his name's Max, but his full name is Bartholomew William Max Feldendenser.
Also, the way that Purple was in quotations in that made it seem like she once introduced herself as Starblaze or whatever, and someone was like, "No, I'm just gonna call you Purple. I'm not calling you that. You're Purple now."
I also love that they're nicknames for each other, like Pinky and yeah, they
Evaporated.
just totally they're gone. They happen one time in one paragraph.
Well, my entire character-defining trait switched from giving people dumb nicknames to dying. Like one at a time.
Going to die.
And you were
Definitely.
What a
You were
contrast.
dying for so long.
He had probably the best fate of any of the characters in this story.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Oof. Big oof.
I think it's time to wrap up.
Okay.
We've had fun. We've had fun here. And by fun, I mean crippling grief. But
Man, oh man, what a time. That's the end of this story.
Favorite word of the night was rate.
I like graved.
Right,
That was
Oh.
another good one.
if you want to find more of our reading of interesting fan fiction, you can find us at GameCola.net, our actual internet website. You can also find us on iTunes, and also you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. We are just Facebook on... Oh, my God.
We're Facebook on Twitter and Twitter on Facebook. Just search
We are
GameCola.
GameCola on Facebook, and then Twitter, we're at GameCola. We also have a Discord if you'd like to talk to us, or maybe tell us about some other fan fictions.
We're also writing the next fan fiction on the Discord.
What?
Which is the cool bonus episode that we're doing. Like, if you remember the End Day, A Tale of Love, episode 9, I think. We're doing that again, so hop on the Discord if you want to participate in that. This is a limited time offer, because eventually we'll have to read it. That's why it's limited time.
But wait, there's more.
So you can find this podcast and other podcasts on the iTunes. Just search GameCola. You'll find Hacks and Slash, the video game fanfiction podcast of questionable quality. GameCola, the GCPC, which is our gaming news and discussion podcast hosted by me, run every month. We also have the RPG cast in the back catalog, where we play tabletop games inspired by different RPGs, like Secret of Mana, or Crystallis, or Final Fantasy, or Nancy Drew, that very good video game.
Yep.
Oh, you can find us on Twitch. Just search GameCola. If you think that you want to find something related to us, just search GameCola. Oh, our YouTube channel, GC.net, the letter G, the letter C, the word dot, and the word net. You can also find episodes of Hacks and Slash there, along with all of our other playthroughs, like Danganronpa that John's on.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff. Paul has a bunch of stuff in the backlog.
Yeah, you don't need to watch that stuff. That's fine.
People do watch it, though, so you do need to watch it. They like it a lot, Paul. It's good.
I'm just
even though
so
it's 8
bad
years
at
old.
Earthbound.
Earthbound numbers skyrocket after this goes up. But yeah,
Well,
and
it's gotta be bad at
here's-
Earthbound.
if you forget everything else that we said on this podcast in terms of our housekeeping, remember this. If you like the podcast, the best thing you can do is to share it with your friends. If there's an episode of Hacks and Slash that you think, oh, my friend likes this video game and would like to hear a video game fanfiction about it, tell them about it. Or you can leave us a review on iTunes, rate us 5 stars, and that gives us the ability to be shown to other podcasts in recommended feeds. When people are like, I like video games, and iTunes is like, you like video games? Well, do I have a set of podcasts for you?
Surprise, it's us.
It's us. It's us. That was the secret. That's all of the things. Anna, thank you for this
Thank you guys.
blessing and curse.
Happy to be here.
Mostly curse.
It was a pretty big curse, but I appreciate you guys for not hating
It wasn't
me.
as big a curse as hell all the time.
Jesus.
Hey, thank you for joining us. See you later. Bye.
Next month.
See you next month. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
This is purple.
This is purple.
Shannon, are
Shannon?
you alive? Oh, is
Shannon?
Shannon? Did Shannon die?
Shannon?
Shannon?
Oh,
You were
Shannon?
supposed to die for real.
no, I'm still here.
Okay.
Oh, is
Couldn't
this
hear you.
Purple's line? I thought
Yeah.
Kirby
Yeah.
was saying this.
No.
Okay, sorry.
I was worried.